Welcome friends! So today we're actually looking at the pre-sprouted ranunculus and anemones, which we started 2 weeks ago together. If you haven't seen this video, go check that video out here and I'll show you exactly which varieties I have and how the pre-sprouting process goes. But we're here now in step 2 and actually getting ready for planting. So what I want to show you first is which ones pre-sprouted well and which don't, because we have unfortunately a few upsets here which were sad, but it's all right, it happens. Nothing goes always perfectly in gardening, so it's important to also show those kind of things, right? So the two things which were really bummers for me was the anemone blues. They basically, most of them rotted out. So we have here a few ones, but here I took the ones out which were just like molding away, which is sad, but this is how are they supposed to look like. They should now have some root system and really start to get going, so those will be transplanted now. And the other major upset was my butterfly ranunculus. So out of the 20 really nice looking corms, I thought, we had only 5 good ones, which is sad, especially when you think about how much they were at cost. So that was really a bummer, and I don't really know what happened, but most of them, as you can see here, most of them were just starting to mold and get squishy and yeah, doing nothing. So yeah, but that is why we have so many. We have still plenty to put into the garden. What we're going to do now is to look how many we actually end up with and decide which ones actually go in the garden and yeah, plant them out. I do have my hoop out, so we're now mid-March, we're still having temperatures in the low 30s, like high 20s at night. So this is still, I would say, a smidge too cold for them to be fully uncovered. That is why I had some experiments going on for fall planted corms in November, and those actually look really, really nice already. So we'll have those ones under the hoop growing already successfully. So I have no doubt that they will do equally well. Cool. All right, I dug them all out. And I gotta say, it wasn't the greatest ratio, I gotta say. The chamellos were a very large disappointment too, but they all already looked poor when I planted them. The best ratio had actually the anemone white. I think that was almost 100% germination, and the Bordeaux was great as well. The rest, I think they only had like maximum 25%, which is good because I had this obscene amount of corms. So I think we will be just fine. Let's go out and plant them. So I'm basically growing them here under the hoops, and what we can see here, we have already anemones growing. So I'll take off a little bit of the layer to plant them, but most likely we'll put the layer up on top again. We have here also a few ranunculus peeking through. I will plant them probably like 5 inches apart. I have some really small corms where I'm not sure if they make it, so I'll pack them a little bit closer together. But yep, that is pretty much what I'm going to do. All right, uncovered. See here already some of the anemones sprouting. I will move those leaves a little bit away, but probably put that over again and just pack them on here. I also love to use my Espoma biotone starter fertilizer to just get them going, and off we go.